Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. It is good to see everyone again. Who have we got? Who have we got today? Who's first? Nick, evening. You are the first one off the rank. First cab off the rank. Alright. Duck! How are you, Duck? Oh, Flaming. Where's Flaming? D-Clan, how are you? Oh, Flaming is normally the first one off the first cab off the rank every day. Must have got caught up to something. I have no doubt he'll be here. How is everyone today? Are we excited? Obviously, it is the finale. Two things we're going to do. Obviously, we're going to finish building the rocket. Three things we're going to do. We're going to finish building the rocket. We are going to explore a little bit to see if we can find a juvenile sea emperor grown up. And we're going to potentially go home. So, alright, so to start off with, let's go have a look at our base to remind us of what we had. So we built a couple more, or one more aquarium. We put a couple of things in here. So what I did do last night is obviously we had a couple of people sort of suggest where the emperors may be. And what I didn't want to do is spend hours sort of trolling the entire oceans of Subnautica to try and find them. So I did go have a look under the island, and I admit I did not find any. But when I sort of looked on, had a look on Google, they've also said that's where one of the locations are. Look at that. So here we go. Hence the reason we now have our crab squid. I think the crab squid is to me, like if someone sort of says what's my favourite character, I really do like the crab squid. I don't like the crab squid attacking my... And I think the whole EMP grenade thing is super cool as well. Like, it's just uniquely different. And if you're in your sea moth, as much as you don't die to the crab squid when you're in your sea moth, it's quite freaky because you're actually in your sea moth, and then suddenly it goes the do-do-do-do-do, whack, and you see the pulse of electricity come out, and your sea moth sort of says no power or something, and then it just oh yes, okay, no problems at all. I'm more than happy to give you more than a hint. I'm more than happy to tell you exactly where it is. So if you're currently... Okay, so I'll use this example. If you're facing life pod 13 and the back towards you is your base and the aurora, to your right hand side you've got the big tree, the big mushroom tree. You can't miss it, it's the biggest one there. And when you go up to it, there's a little cave system that goes inside. Now you cannot get lost in the cave system, it's sort of just one way. But when you make your way through the cave system and get to the center of the mushroom, you will find, and it's not mixed in with rocks or anything like that, so it is quite obvious. You will find that egg. So that's the one you're looking for. It's a little brown, and you see sort of one single eye. Andreas, how are you? Wow, no flaming. Alright, so let's look outside. Good to see you guys. So yes, it is going to be a bit of a sad stream because it will be the last one for Subnautica. As we come in. So the first thing we're going to do is we'll do it in stages. No problems. You keep on looking while you're there, Duck. And I will try and help you as much as possible, just to sort of guide you on track. So we've got our base as it is. So what we're going to do is we're going to build the first stage of the rocket. Then we're going to head out and try and find one of the Empress. And then we'll build the second stage of the rocket. Work out what we're doing then. And then we'll build the final stage and take off.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you. Okay, so we need, for the next stage of the rocket, and the great thing is because my memory is atrocious, as anyone who's been watching this stream would know. Wait for it. Oh, here it is, Neptune booster. Okay, so let me just go into a white wall so it makes it easier. I realise I haven't built a power charger, so we need plastisteel ingot, nickel ore, aerogel, and wiring kit. So plastisteel ore is obviously your titanium ingot. So plastisteel ingot is a titanium ingot plus some lithium. Nickel ore is as it is. Aerogel, as we know, it's the blood. No, it's the ruby. So we need 2 rubies and 2 gel sacks and a wiring kit. Flaming. Got the tissues ready? All right. Hey Predator, how you doing? Good to see you, Predator. Ironically, Predator, you I saw you literally 6 hours ago in my Twitch stream. Okay, so here's our gel sacks. We'll keep the farm there just in case someone else crash lands on the island. Then they don't have to do all the farming. They can just find my base. 1, 2, 3. And who knows, my rocket may malfunction and I come back down. Oh, no way, Flaming. I thought you were missing it. I thought you were going to be too upset to watch it. I knew you wouldn't miss it. 1, 2. Some ruby and some lithium. 2 lithium. 2 ruby. Oh, I haven't been collecting ruby, so let's just hope we don't need too much more. And let's put this together. So first of all, let's make our titanium ingot. I forgot the silver, but it's alright, we're good. Plastisteel ingot. You must have been like hitting refresh, refresh, refresh. Thank you, Nick. Now I don't need to sort of do the thing, and we just forgot the silver. Let's go grab the silver. Let's bring this up so I can see myself, and that way I can look at messages on this side as well. Thank you very much for the person that hit the first like. And let's now make our wiring kit. You got some upgrades for the prawn suit. Now I need to go out for the orange tablet. I need the kind of... Okay, so I would suggest you do the orange tablet in your sea moth. I don't think that location is a sort of... Oh, you can do it. Of course you can do it in your prawn suit, but I don't think it's really prawn suit friendly. So you can sort of do sea moth, and because of the crab squid, just park yourself a little bit in the corner. And then a second mission would be off to get you your kinate. Let's jump in here and let's... wow. Let us know when you find that cuttlefish egg. No problems, Flaming. We can get rid of the alien island, actually. You know what? I'm still stuck on what the next game is, Declan. So the next game, what I can say, I'll be starting the next game next Monday. Because what I want to do is I want to use the next 3 days to finish off some content. So I'm going to use the 3 hours it takes to do the stream, to focus on some content that's sort of lagging. There's all these new games out that came out. So you've got Into the Breach, you've got First Feudal, you've got Feudal Alloy, you've got the Dwarf one that just came out a couple of hours ago. So I want to make some quick let's play 30-minute videos on those. So I've got about probably maybe 10 hours worth of content creation. I've got a huge amount of suggestions from yourselves, which is excellent. Declan? Oh, I'm sorry. Have I been saying that wrong? I apologize. No, it's Flaming sort of saying. If you put the 2 Mark 1s, I don't think Predator. I don't think you can stack your modules. Andreas on the drill suit. So the drill suit arms. Okay, help me out on the drill suit arms. Okay, so drill suit arms, so I'm just trying to think back into the game. So drill suit arms, you could potentially... drill suit arms, life pod 12. Have a look around life pod 12. The wreck on life pod 12. So life pod 12 enters into the cave system where the crab snakes are, but don't go into the cave system. There's a wreck there. Known Cold, how are you? Declan. No, it's not Declan, it's Declan. Alright. Alright, so it's daylight, so let's build our next one. We're going to build our Neptune booster. I don't even have the nickel ore or the aerogel. What am I doing? Chat will kill me every time. It will kill me. Let me go back. Let me get the nickel ore. It is all good. There you go. There's a sea moth part. Plenty of aluminium there. So I think what we're going to be short, we're going to be short a little bit of salvage. So going to find the juvenile Empress is not a bad thing, because it means that we can actually go pick up some more titanium and anything that will be short. Hello, little friend. Isn't this cute? So not only one's come all the way back from the lava lake, is now hanging around and joining us, and more importantly is because it's not on the Cyclops, it's just sort of floating around. Maybe that's what ate our little cuttlefish friend, because the cuttlefish is definitely gone, isn't it? Definitely gone. Alright, nickel. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm getting nervous. And aerogel, we just need to make one more. Madness project. I gotta admit, I didn't look at that yesterday. I need to do research. Grappling arms, drill arms, and yes, definitely the one that's on the floating island. You are correct. You will definitely find some parts there. Okay, no problems at all, Flaming. No, I will not be streaming tomorrow. I will use Thursday and Friday, as I said, to create new content. And then, yeah, they're a little bit frustrating, but, okay, so Neptune boosters, plasticil, nickel ore, aerogel, warring kit. Now we've got it.
Seek fluid intake.
Grab some food. And
Vital signs stabilizing.
one thing I am looking forward to when I get off this island is eating some different food. That's all I have to say. Like, a guy can't live on a melon diet for his entire rest of his life. Now let's head back to our rocket. Ah, that is so... That's wrong, Flaming. That's wrong. Okay, so the other one too is... help me, guys. What should I put in my time capsule? So come up with some, guys. And I'll use the example is I don't know if... putting like your entire drill suit arms and all your arms and upgrades in the time capsule is a good thing. But yeah, come up with some ideas of what you think that we should put in the time capsule, because the time capsule, I will type the time capsule on behalf of us. Put a peeper in there, poor little peeper. It's going to get shot into space and then back down. I've got a spare cuttlefish egg. I could put I can put a melon seed and a cuttlefish egg. Alright, it's daytime. We have our plastisteel, nickel ore and aerogel. Let's construct our boosters. We should... You should continually replant them. The lantern, fruit and potato seems better. Yes, I guess that would be a little bit better on the fact that... Johnny B, how are you? Oh, isn't she a beauty? I reckon this is bigger than SpaceX. I like the fact that it's... I think that's a new look. Put the Keep Calm poster. You need more nickel and crystalline sulfur. Oh, I think I may need some more nickel ore. I think you're right. Crystalline sulfur, I think I may have some. Okay, so the next one. But I know where to get some nickel ore quickly. We're going to need plastisteel ingot, crystalline sulfur kainate, and an ion power cell. 2 ion power cells. And the ion power cells are 4 ion batteries, I think, and some silicon rubber. Ion batteries is iron cubes, gold, and silver. So the other one, we don't need the nickel ore in this one, but we probably do. So let's head out. You should put the cuttlefish. Yes, I was thinking of putting a cuttlefish egg in there. What's that one? Ah, dry land. Okay, so we're going to head back. We're going to just have a quick look to see how much sulfur we've got and how much nickel ore we've got. Because we are heading to now the floating island to look for a juvenile emperor. And the floating island is near the Degassi 500, and the Degassi 500 is where we can get some more nickel ore if need be. So we know we've got one more piece of nickel ore there, but what have we got in the Predator? So 2 things we need. We need names, items for the time capsule.
Welcome aboard. Captain. All systems online.
If anyone played an old version, there was actually another item which was mercury. They used to have mercury in the game. Okay, crystalline sulfur, check. We'll take the rubies. Nickel ore. Lithium, we'll take that. Alright, we may be okay. Crystalline sulfur, I think we may be okay for sulfur. Sulfur, another nickel ore. And I'll take the iron cubes for the batteries. Do the ion batteries need gold and silver ore? Alright. There's 4 gold. No, we're good. Kyanite 2. Check. We've got it. So we've only got 2 nickel ore, so fingers crossed. So 3 all up, fingers crossed that's enough. I agree, the lantern fruit, but I just don't know how much it fills you up. The lantern fruit is a lot more efficient. Check, Nick. Thank you very much.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I do like... Yeah, thank you for the plant idea, guys. It definitely does make the room look a little bit nicer than just a point. So plasticil, we're going to need... Alright, so... Ruby, check. Let's throw some ruby in there. Nickel. Okay, so nickel we may be short, so we may pop into the Degassi 500. Magnetite, no. Diamonds, lithium. Did I grab lithium? I did grab lithium. Last lithium. So lithium we're doing okay. Sulfur. Sulfur. Yeah, so hopefully that's enough for the sulfur. We'll throw the rare in here. I've got a spare orange tablet for you, Predator, if you're still there. Magnite we will take out because it's got its own case. And gold. And magnite here, magnetite. Okay, so let's go through that list again. You had plasticil, sulfur, crystalline sulfur, kyanite, and iron battery. So plasticil. 10 plus 2 lithium. 2 ion batteries, which is 4 cubes. 4 cubes gold, and oh, we may be short of silver. 1, 2, 3, 4 gold. And we need rubber. Where were we keeping rubber? Was it here? Oh, we need one more. Loving the farm. Give us a hey KJ, how you going? Put your viewer names in the capsule and put the owner Matrenn. I'm happy to do that, Predator. I think it's an excellent idea. And I'm more than happy to do that. The only thing that would make me nervous is I forget a username. And then that would be devastating for me and anyone else who has contributed and supported me. So you've got people like Battle Sheep, you've got Sumakawa, you've got even G-Law, who popped in and actually obviously hosted the stream, that I'd like to say thank you. Obviously clearly all the people that are in the channel now, and others that have sort of popped in and popped out. Right, so let's make this one. How you doing, KJ? Titanium ingot. Plasticil ingot. Oh, you need... Well, that was painful. You need creep vine. So plasticil in there. We will make the iron cubes. Iron batteries, I should say. 1, 2. We can make 1 at least. That is it. So let's just drop them in here. We don't need to carry them with us. 1, 2, 3. We also needed 4 sulfur and 4 kainite. Let's put these in here. 4 crystalline sulfur. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. So the only thing we're after is some creep vine clusters. Yeah, no, I understood that, Nick. So hopefully that that does as well. Please give him my regards. I've certainly subscribed to him as well. So hopefully, yeah, the pop-up will come up, and I do look forward to popping into his... I do have a green screen now. Hey, look at this. How good's this? It was a Valentine's Day present. How nice is that? All right. Green screen. Does it make a difference rather than having the big square? From a viewer's standpoint. So we'll grab some creep vine cluster seeds, make the rubber, but we're not going to make the component. You should put your cuttlefish that's in your tank in the time capsule and the egg. Poor little cuttlefish. Now let's make the rubber. I think I actually get 2 rubbers from this, so I might have overdosed on rubber here. Alright, there's our iron power. So let's just check this. Plasticil sulfur and the iron. That should give us Matrenn fuel reserves. Check, check. We've got it. No drill arm or anything at LifePod 12, but the reinforced dive suit. Andreas. All right. Let me think. The other one, which I do... and silicon rubber. I know definitely where it is. I'm just trying to work out how to explain it. Matter of fact, we have to sort of go in that direction to get to where we're going, I think. Let's jump into the Luray rammer.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
There is going to be 2 places that it's going to be. One of them is LifePod 6, forward of LifePod 6, heading into the floating islands. Will you go away? I'm trying to talk to, unless you just wanted to say hello. So we want to... What do we got there? Hey, Ninja. Oh, Ninja Masters. We got KG Mac Masters and Ninja Masters. That's just going to get tough. Yeah, is it? I would have said yeah. I would have said it's probably. Let me have a look. I don't think they've got it on sale at the moment. I think it may be under $20. Someone else tell me actually, because I'm in Thailand, so it came up in Thai baht, unfortunately. I can do the humble. It is $22.49 on the humble bundle. So around about $20, or as you said, yeah, €20, 20 to €30 is what you're looking at. For me, it's $24.99. Yeah. So it's not out on sale yet because they've had some special, because they've just released it. So we want to go to the floating island. Let's quickly get some water. Have I got water here? No. We just grab some water as we're sort of going on our trips. And then what we're going to do now is we're going to look for some juvenile emperors. So we're going to look for it underneath the floating island. Start off with.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
A little bit. Oh, Declan, that's not very nice. I'm sure they're not always this grumpy. Okay, so let's head over to the floating island. But Andreas, we need to find you some drill suit arms. But we need to find them. What it's not 13. Oh, did I give you the wrong? I'm sorry. I think I gave you the wrong, one. So we're heading to Life Pod 17. I think I may have given you the wrong number. No problems at all, Flaming. Sorry, I will... Hey, well done, Duck. Congratulations. All we need to do now is find Andreas's drill suit arm, and we can fly off this planet happily. And this isn't right. So this, I did say Life Pod 12. I know that was my mistake, but I did mean this wreck here, next to Life Pod 17. But to be honest, this is also not going to give you your drill suit arms. This will actually give you your sea moth. It will give you your bioreactor. I know where you can find them. I'm just trying to describe where they are. So one of them is going to be at the beginning of the Grand Reef. It's actually the wreck. That's where you're going to find most of them. The second one is beyond life pod 6 on the way to life pod 2. So guys, just bear with me for a second, because the other one which is actually good here is we want to swim it around about the 200 meter mark. You can find it in the wreck in the spa reef. I'm talking about the drill suit. So if we go back to where we are here, where's our base? Watch out, little rabbit fish. There's our base. If we now sort of say life pod 2, life pod 2 is in this direction. Whoops, sorry. And I don't have a problem with this because the locations where the juvenile emperors are supposed to be is also on these floating islands. So this was one of the locations. I think the floating reef here. No problems. Well done, Duck. Now, you know, people say there's 4. I only know the locations of 3 of them. But the other ones you will run into, like the one at the Degassi 250 meter is one that you will automatically get to. So let's look around here, because this is the underwater island. Okay, so around here, as if you're heading to Life Pod 2, there is a wreck on one of these floating islands. We just have to find it together. And this is, I've also read that this is the location of one of the juvenile emperors as well. Can be a tough wreck to find. Here it is. Here's the wreck. We haven't found the Sea Emperor though, and they're saying that the Sea Emperor normally is between 100 and 200 meters. So this wreck, I've definitely also found arms. If not on the inside, it does have a couple of good PDAs. If not on the inside, definitely search around the wreck. Watch out for the these things. They're quite grumpy. Remember when we actually explored this? So, all right, a little bit of electric shock. Hopefully that will annoy that. Sorry, just can't. But this one would be a backup. Andreas, this one would be a backup. Oh, he's coming back for more. Are you kidding me? 30%. First of all, let's hit a save. I didn't even look at the condition of my my sea moth there. No, with this one, we haven't found it yet, Andreas. It's only a good help if we find it for you. It's not going to be a good help if I die trying to find it for you.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
There is one wreck, so that's one option. The other one, so now we're going to go to the floating island. And we're going to the floating island to look at a sea emperor. We'll get rid of life pod 17. Those things have got a little bit of a punch. I think it's because I don't have my hull reinforcement either. So let's go somewhere semi-safe, like here. Would have been a little bit sad. The sea emperors are so cute. The sea emperors are. We're just trying to find them when they're no longer cute. They're actually big. I thought I saw some titanium here. Yep, some scrap. Some scrap. Just annoying a few stalkers. Alright, let's continue to the floating island. So we've got plenty of flour. They're still cute. Is that right? We will find you. I know exactly where they are, or where your dual suit arms are, Andreas. It's a wreck that's hard to describe. Is it the one? Let me... Sorry. I am going to bring that one up as well. Turn that one off. And we can have a look at that one afterwards. What'd you say, Flaming? You're off. It's a lot of yeah, but you got through the game, Flaming. Ah, sorry, I've misread you, Flaming. You're not going. So we're now going past life pod. Nighttime. What I'm going to do, guys, is I'm just going to poke myself up. just because the aim of this is to find, obviously, the sea emperor. We're just going to wait until the sun comes up. Shouldn't take too long, so just it will take probably about 2 or 3 minutes. In the meantime, we've got some good ideas going in, but we've got a better chance to find the sea emperor during the daytime. So we're talking about objects to put inside our container, and the drill suit arms, which we will find you, Andreas. We will find you your drill suit arms. Objects to put inside the container. We've talked about cuttlefish, keep calm poster. I'm not in creative, Predator. Deep water makes me nervous. I do as the one in your so you're saying not the cuttlefish egg, but a full cuttlefish. Okay, we will have a look at that. Is that how you do it, Predator? Never knew that. But that's alright. The sun will be up soon. We haven't used any cheats or alterations to the game that far. It's a shame I can't get up and actually just see. I think the colours, which also reminds me, options, music. Put some hard to get materials like, that would be rough. I mean, that would be a bit of a spoiler for him, Nick, but yeah, okay, we can certainly look at some kyanite. What you could do if you really want to upset him is you actually, I think you need 3 kyanite for the first one, so you could actually just put 2 in there. Put an infected peeper in the time capsule. How's that rocket going? Can you see it from here? Oh, you can. You can just see it if it wasn't for the marker. So if I turn that marker off, you can see the rocket in the background there. I know, that's what you'd want to do. You'd want to try and squeeze a Leviathan in there. I don't know how you'd do it, but so the other one too, and I think it is, so I believe the way the time capsules work, and I just need to confirm it, is you create a time capsule, it goes up, then that time capsule, its contents and its writing plus its picture goes to the web page, and then basically depending on the upvotes, if it gets a lot of upvotes, then it actually ends up in someone else's game. So what I'll need your help with is we will create the time capsule together. And then what I need your help with is to go to Unknown Worlds or the Subnautica website and upvote our time capsule so we can be placed inside someone else's game, maybe one of your own. And where's the web page to vote? Alright, so while we're waiting for the sun to come up, let's have a look. Right, so I'm going to the unknown worlds. Quick. There you go. Here's the site. There it is, guys. Hey, Brian, how are you? I say create a story around your adventure. Yes, that's what, yeah, obviously that's what we were doing. That's why we're creating it together. And then what we're voting on now, Brian, is, yeah, just what sort of little things that we want to put in there. Some we can do, some we can't. Like Predator's idea of putting a Leviathan. Okay, so let's now head down. We want to head down to around about 100 meters. Should put starter tools. Starter tools isn't a bad idea. So we are now in the crag, I think, in the sparse reef. From the sparse reef, we're just about to hit the grand reef. Alright, I don't know if these juvenile emperors make any noise. Oh, what? No, we don't. We're underneath the floating island. Literally underneath the floating island. Ah, they do? Alright, well hopefully we can hear them. Yeah, I agree with you, Brian. I think that's the same one, as you don't... You know, you don't want to also create a spoiler for somebody. Okay, so this is Life Pod 12, I think. I would if I could find them, and they're not babies anymore, that's the problem. So I was of the understanding, the other one is, my understanding is there's one in the Grand Reef, which is where we are now, so that's the one that everyone's saying has generally been the easier one to find. I think the locations of them are also close to the vents, based on the fact that they excrete their enzyme 42 and it goes. No way, tell me I brought water. I did.
Vital signs stabilizing.
There's the sea treader path, so with the sea treader path we know we've got a vent near the sea treader path. If you, I'd risk my life to get that one egg. Which egg is that? You could put a single ion battery. So the spoilers would be, like, so if you have someone, like I've got a friend who has not watched any streams, he wants to play the game, he's not watched any streams, he doesn't want to have spoilers to it. So if you drop something in there that's a bit game breaking, do you think it would be a spoiler for you? What was that? That is not what I'm looking for. That is not what I'm looking for. And that is between me and home. Will you go away? What are you doing here? You're in the sea treader path. That's crazy. Okay, so where is... It's over here. Let's head this way a little bit. Are you kidding me? What's the ghost Leviathan doing all the way out here? Yeah, I agree. I think it's lost. I think it's lost big time. Alright, does anyone know, so I'm actually asking for, does anyone know where other locations of the juvenile Leviathan is? So we're swimming, as the directions say, swim around the 200 meter mark, underneath the island. Yes, that would be a good one. If I could get the Ghost Leviathan egg from the tree, I would. Okay, so we've now headed into the sparse reef. I'm not sure there's one in the sparse reef. So you said these things make a lot of noise. I was hoping I would see them or hear them. I am a little bit, so the island, I keep moving around and circumnavigating the island, so the island's there. And I'm in the Grand Reef, which is where I found a Ghost Leviathan again. Not you. I'm not looking for you. Lucky they're slow. I think it's safe to say it's not going to be in the same location as the Ghost Leviathan. Predator. It's under the main giant floater on the middle of the island. Alright. We'll go with yours, Declan. So let's go to... So here's the island. Here is literally the center of the island, because obviously it's the big... So that's what you talk... Oh! I had no idea these were floaters. They're actually the same things, I think. As in those little things we were trying to stick on stuff. Alright, we're in the middle. And then go down. We're going down. And we'll go down to the 150 mark. $150, $200 is what they say. And let's have a look. What is that? That looks almost like an actual intact bioreactor or nuclear reactor. So many parts here. We need metal or thermal, that's what it is. Look, it's almost an entire one. I found mine and it's kind of always there. Okay. Moon pool fragment. I'm just getting aluminium actually. So we're directly underneath it again.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, we'll spend another 15 minutes, guys. I don't want to bore you trying to find... I'm also trying to listen for it. So here we are. So... Same thing, we're directly underneath it. We're actually underneath the lake, which is there. Let's hit the down button. We're just going straight down. Now the music gets a little bit scary. What I'm doing now is just sort of swimming around at the 200 meter mark directly underneath the island. I'm looking forward to mods in this as well. Is there a sonar? I don't know, guys. I don't think we're going to find one. We're going to have to head back soon for water, which is just crappy. Alright, let's start heading back. I'm sorry guys, I actually thought we may have found it. I thought we were gonna bump in. Oh, that's a... Hey, we haven't seen warpers for a while, have we? Hello, my little friend. I like it how you can sort of see... So now, oh, we're still on the Grand Reef, of course we are. That sound is... sound of a reef back. They look a little bit, but it isn't what we were going for. The other location they say there's one is the mountain. So the mountain's obviously the the alien island. So we can look in there. How much power we got? We got 42% power, so let's stick it in so we can charge. Can I sneak in here? Or is it going to crash me? No?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, so hopefully we can recharge that, the power. Let me just get this out of the way.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I may land and crash. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll build another part of the rocket, which means we only have the capsule left. The aura, I think. Okay, we can have a look there. So what we'll do is we'll put the components together for the next part of the rocket. We'll do one last look. And because I'm also conscious of time. As you can see, I'm changing my diet a little bit. A little bit. Swap that. Let's cash in our titanium and let's start making our next chunk. Ah, you think there's another... Oh, propulsion cannon fragments? Yes, the Aurora. VR chat. I've never played VR chat. Probably for one reason, is I do not own VR. Would you recommend it, guys? I don't own VR. Would you recommend... Do people actually stream VR chat? Like, do they sit there with the goggles on and actually stream it? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, bang, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. The Neptune fuel reserve. Plastisteel, crystalline sulfur, kyanate, and power cell. Okay, let's go. I'm also just going to get rid of... Actually, no, I won't get rid of the scooter. I'm charging the battery, so I'm just going to leave that there. While I head over to the rocket. Here she is. And do it this way. Ah, okay. I'll go have a look at it. I just assumed if it was called VR chat, you needed VR. Yes, I will, KJ. Yes, I will. So, definitely. So, we've got 2 more components to make. What I was trying to find was a Sumakawa. Mate, how are you? Good to see you again. It's been a couple of days, but it's great to see you in the stream. We are... I think I have 8 slots. So we've got 8 slots, so I'm taking the time. I'm taking suggestions from yourselves what to put into the actual rocket itself. So now let's do the fuel reserves. And yes, we are going home today, KJ. We will be going home in 45 minutes to be precise. I know. Okay, so the last component. A Cyclops shield generator. Plastisteel ingot, enamel glass, and a computer chip. The sad thing is I have all of those components. No problems. No problems at all, Predator. Thank you very much as always. And I will see you either on Twitch or I'll see you on YouTube. Cyclops shield generator, plastisteel ingot, enamel glass, and computer chip. Computer chip's only the tougher one. Alright, let's get the components. Obviously we'll just take the shield generator from the Cyclops. We don't need it anymore. Do a bit to clean up society and collect titanium at the same time. No problems at all, but you'll see it on the stream. You can always grab the video, Predator. Check, Nick. Thank you very much. I know, that's the $1 million question, Sumakawa. I was a little bit sort of stuck on the game. I want to try and find something similar, so definitely taking suggestions. Something that is story-based. Skyrim. Yes, there's something that's story-based. It's not just a grindy game. Something that takes people on a journey as we're travelling through, like this. I don't find this to be a grindy game. I like the immersiveness and the story behind the game. Is it? Okay. I do have Skyrim. We want the shield generator. It will make my little friend happy. Then the cockpit. Then we want a computer chip. Computer chip, so copper wire, gold. I think they may even make copper wire, gold, and table coral. Table coral. Gold. No, we'll use the copper wire in the other place. I need enamel glass, and if we remember about 10 streams ago, we left a piece of enamel, stalker tooth right here. So, because we were testing our sonar, or our radar, so that's coming in handy. We'll get rid of this titanium. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Copper wire. 2 lithium. Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter's not a bad one, but is it story driven or is it just upgrade, go kill a monster, upgrade, go kill a monster, upgrade? Far Cry? Actually, I don't mind the Far Cry. Once again, it's a little bit okay, copper. Computer chip. Enamel glass. So just get some quartz to make glass. Enamel glass. Yeah, so what I would do is I would do something like Monster Hunter World on my other stream. So the other stream I sort of like play games. I mean, I know this is a game as well. I need to be serious. But in this one, I'm liking the idea of just 2 hours a day to take people on a journey. I would think I need to be something which you can easily view chat without... What are you saying? What are you trying to tell me, Nick? What are you trying to tell me? That I'm easily distracted by chat? Okay. Cyclops shield generator, plastistil, enamel glass, and computer chip. Guys, that is the last component. Once we stick that on top, the rocket is ready and we are going home. Plastistil, enamel glass, computer chip, Cyclops generator. Yeah, so we thought about that, Sumakawa. We thought about that on... and then we sort of thought, is that too much of a spoiler? So think of it as yourself. So yeah, I mean, you know, someone sort of said, give them. I think giving them like 4 bars of kyanite or some nickel ore, would that be a spoiler for them? Would that ruin their? All right, we're fully charged.
All systems online.
But it's not. I mean, you get 8 items, so it is also. I think you've got 8 slots where we can place it. All right. So, Andreas, are you still in the stream? Are you still in chat? Ah, they're found randomly. Yeah, see? You put the enzyme 42 in there. So the question would be, if people do not know the game, would putting enzyme 40... And I can make enzyme 42. I mean, I've got... a bulb bush, I've got ghostweed, I've got the eye stalk, and I've got the cave bush. I just need the mushroom fungus, except for the fact that I've just run into it, and I could make enzyme 42. But would that be a spoiler? 1 diamond would not hurt, and I agree in early game.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
A diamond and me a magnetite are frustrating. Yeah, a diamond, because you want your diamond cutter so you can get into the ore and stuff like that. I will admit, in all my games, they've probably been just a little bit frustrating. You could make something like a status rifle. Yeah, I think I would agree. So you could do one. Yeah, I think putting a diamond rather than putting a cutter is a better one, because you still want them to find the cutting blueprint, the laser cutter blueprint, but to put a diamond in there, a single diamond. I wouldn't put 2 diamonds. Alright, so let's jump in the sea moth. We are going to head to the front of the aura. That was a good jump. I still like this. I love the fact that my floater has still picked up this fish and is not letting it go. Like, that is a classic. And it is... And those two have been fighting now for about the last 3 episodes. Yeah, I agree, Samakawa. Gamer, how are you doing, Gamer? So what we're going to do is we're going to head over here. We're going to have a look for the propulsion. Andreas, are you still in? The baby make the enzyme 42. An ion battery? An ion battery would be super helpful. Someone was talking about propulsion cannons. There you go. So you are correct. So as you head up to, you've got the aura here. And you will find your propulsion cannons generally inside the boxes, but I have known propulsion cannons also to be outside the boxes. But I haven't seen... Andreas, are you still there? Because we still need to find you a drill suit arm. So we've got another box here. Is there anything inside it? Yeah, so there's another propulsion cannon inside this box here. So that's where you're going to find it, whoever was asking for the propulsion cannons. Alright, so now we want to go to the island. What are you doing here? There are a lot of lost fish. So the other location I've been told there's a juvenile is the mountains. So we're going to head over to the mountains now, which the mountain is obviously what we call the alien island, or what I call the alien island. Oh, look, there's another egg. Should I give him a, We've got one of these eggs, obviously. We've already hatched one, but they're kind of cool. Okay, so here's the mountain. Are you kidding me? Alright. I'm going to stick that Reaper in there. That's what I'm going to stick. I'm not looking for, like, I found a Reaper, I found a Ghost Leviathan. It's not what we're looking for. Alright, so this, that's the kelp forest. I think Stewart Valley would be good. There's an aspect of building, a story to follow, and parts of towns to discover as time passes. Okay, I have Stewart, I just got my Seamoth and ran. That's all I did just then, gamer. I've got Stewart Valley, but I've never actually played it, so I will write that one down. Alright, let's wait for the sun to come up. While the sun's coming up, I'll just eat some more some bushes. Bulbo trees. Don't dare end this series. Well, I hate to say it, gamer, but it will be ending in about 30 minutes. That's where we'll be ending it. I'm not saying I won't come back. I definitely will. I'll still do some videos. Don't forget to go to the cuttlefish. There is a special animation. Okay, so I will do that, KJ. I need to get a new cuttlefish because our cuttlefish has appeared to left, or the sand shark ate it. I don't know. Is it the high five animation? Is that the one you're talking about? So we're just waiting for the sun to come up. This is the mountains biome. Yeah, well, I mean, we had that problem where make a base that goes around the whole, and I'll make it glass so you can actually see. You can see. Oh wow, you can see the rocket from here. It is like a SpaceX launch. Alright, so let's... Alright, we're in the mountains. They say in the mountains there is also another juvenile sea emperor. So let's see if we can find it. So the mountains, underwater island, no. The mountains. Problem with here is it is quite... It's easier to sort of go deep and then sort of look up on an angle. Castle Crasher. The suggestions are great, guys. We've got blue. We're still in the mountains. I'm liking the colour change. I'm not seeing anything
Warning,
yet.
entering ecological dead zone. Adding report to databank.
Whoop! Let's go back. Let's move. Okay, there you go. I've entered the dead zone. Check. Dead zone. The void. Someone asked me to go to the dead zone. We're in the dead zone. I don't want the rendezvous point. Let's get some of these things off the map. It's getting confusing. Life pod 12 we can take off. Rendezvous we can take off. So this is the mountain, or the mountains, as they call it. This is the underwater island, so it's not here. What we are trying to find is the juvenile emperor, and it makes sense that one's here because one remained near the portal. So if we head down to where the portal is, which is still the mountains, it may be around here, because this is also around the 100 meters. And I remember when all the other juveniles left, you still had one here. As a matter of fact, you can still see the enzyme 42 that's been left behind. So let's go this way. We're still in the mountains. We do know there's a reaper in front of us, because you can hear it. There it is. It's not what we're trying to find though. And then there's another reaper on this side. So still the mountains? It's still in the mountains, yes. There's the other reaper. Ah, it's found me. Go away! No! You want the good news or the bad news? We haven't saved, and we've glitched inside the wreck, inside the base. No! Alright. No! Please let me get out. No! Hey, Mem TV. Can I? No. Ah, you can see the inside of the base. There you go. I didn't realise the base went inside the island. Alright. No, I was just about to finish the game. We've glitched inside the base. I'm just seeing if there's any way to get out. You know, guys, we're going to have to reset to our last save. Are you sure, KJ? If I drown, I'll go back to my last save point. Nick? Hit save. It's not allowing me to exit anymore. Now it is. Alright. I'm hitting save. What? Spam PDA open. Alright. Save. If I exit out of the game and get back in, I have no problems with doing that, Declan, but because my previous save is the start of this 2-hour stream, it will go back to the start of the stream. I have not saved it. So we've got 2 choices. Alright, we're saving. Yes, I know. Whilst that's doing it, I will see if there's command prompts. Nope. We shouldn't have saved. I'm just seeing if there's a debug. Just having will it, or will it go back to the last save? Yeah. Alright, how did I do that? If I can do that a few more times, I can maybe die. Sorry guys. Yeah, I'm going for the kill myself. Oh, guys. That is painful. I'm seeing if... There's supposed to be this, but no. Alright, we're going to die of thirst, and hopefully dying will put us back at our base. Press F3, F8. That's just F8 is a bug report. So disable console. Yep. I've clicked on disable console. Yep, so that's done. So I've done F8, I've done F3, I've disabled the console. Enter. Biome safe. Hey Scratchy, how you doing? Thank you. Let's go home. Unfortunately, we are not going to see a Leviathan. Not a Leviathan. We saw a Leviathan. That's what got us there in the first place. No, thank you, guys. Yes, it did. No, thank you. So, we can say goodbye to the sea moth. We will, so what we'll do now, guys, so we're now coming up to the end. We want to actually sort of take off. So thank you very much. Good luck in getting your upgrade modules. I think, no, I took it out. I wasn't carrying them.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I think I put them here. They're here. So we've got everything we need to launch our rocket. Thank you very much for the help, guys. So we are going to get some water. We've saved the game. By the time we do this, let's jump and grab some water. Alright, the sun will come up shortly, guys. We will take another cuttlefish, because you're saying there's an animation for the cuttlefish. So let's jump in and take the cuttlefish. It's not here. Where's the cuttlefish? Cuttlefish is in here. Hello. Hopefully whoever ate the cuttlefish before, hopefully it won't eat the cuttlefish anymore. Let's drop the cuttlefish in. Whoop, no, drop. Alright. Hello? Hello, Mr. Cuttlefish, hello. Alright, so that should sit around here. Hopefully the it won't eat. Don't forget to say, alright, so whilst we wait for the sun to come up, we will do a couple of things. So guys, let's pick our 8 items. What do we want to put in there, guys? Dies of cuteness. I can't give him the Markiplier doll, unfortunately. Because the Markiplier doll... Scratchy?
Hello everybody, my name is Markiplier and welcome back.
Because the Markiplier doll is actually, you manufacture the Markiplier doll, you don't actually pick it up. The Keep Calm poster, diamond and iron battery. I like each of those, so let's get rid of the egg. A Keep Calm poster. Do I give him a coffee machine? An ion battery, which means we'll need to make him one. Iron cube, gold and silver. Gold and... yeah. A diamond. I agree with the diamond. What else are we thinking, guys? That we're going to send in a time capsule. Think the Keep Calm poster is good? I know. Can you show me LifePod 13? Do you have LifePod 13, gamer? I'm actually glad that we used the biome safe, because if I went back to my original save, it would have been the start of the 2 hours. So that would have been probably even more frustrating, because then we would have had to remake everything. Let me just put... okay, so you, which I will give him... I'll give him 1 seed as well. What life pod are you up to, gamer? So now it's daylight. Cockpit, we've got everything. Let's click the rocket. And let's head to the rocket. I know, gaming, but we're not going to do the cheats. I mean, the only time we used the gaming console then was to get out of being stuck. You know what? I'm sorry, guys. I can't look at the Lullaray rammer. I need to get rid of it. It's making me sad that it's still stuck in there. Wonder if I located myself inside Doesn't matter. I was going to say, if I was staying inside the sea moth and I take the same command, would have it a nutrient bar and a bottle of water in the capsule too? That's not a bad one, and that's not really a spoiler. I do like that. Okay, here we go, the final piece. Whoop, fell off.
Neptune 1 rocket online.
Oh, does that send, that just sent shivers up my spine, like literally just sent tingles. Alright, what are we going to call her? Hit me with some names, guys. Whilst we start colouring this thing in. SpaceX 2. Alright, what are the names? The Normandy SR-1, the Space Explorer, Zeus. Oh, we got some good names there, guys. Alright, so we will come back and do the name before we take off. We are still, at the moment it's like, no, that's not the name. That is not the name. Kiwi Shine, of course you want to call it Kiwi Shine. Andreas, you are still here. Alright, so let me just recall this. We're going to go have a look inside. Keep giving us names. We will start. This has actually worked out very well because this is now 2 hours. We did not find a juvenile, unfortunately. We got stuck. We have our rocket. We will name our rocket before we take off. Doors are open. And let's have a look. Now the weird thing about here is you have lockers, but you don't actually use the lockers. It is really weird. So we'll go upstairs. No, we freed the baby Scratchy. Yes, we did. Welcome to your rocket. It's pretty impressive considering how many ingredients we didn't stick in. So we've got communications array, hydraulic system, and auxiliary power offline. We've got life support, time capsule, and primary computer. So let's go with the time capsule, because we're going to start putting things in here. We get 6 items. So at the moment, we got 1, 2, 3. You said water. Oh, sorry. 4 and 5. So we've got 1 more item that we can put into the time capsule. we have images. I don't want to give that or that one. I think they're popular. We can either do this one of your sunbeam exploding. No problems, I will, KJ. I definitely will. We can do this one of, or maybe this one of it shooting towards the sunbeam. I don't mind that one. No, what we're going to do, we're going to give them a diamond, gamer, not the laser cutter. We're going to give them the diamond. The moon looks good. Which one was that one? Oh, we don't have the moon. This one? Of the crab squid looking inside? Okay, I'll give them a peeper. We'll see if we can do a peeper. Hello, Declan. Bottom left, the moon at night. Ah, that one, yes, that one does look good. Savage Garden, fly to the moon and back. All right. Alright, I will type the message when I come back. But that's what we'll put in so far. Does anyone know where that saying's from?
Time capsule ready.
Alright, so we got one more. So we're going to put, what did we say we're going to put in there? Peeper. I will put a peeper in there. And then we'll type the message. Let's turn on everything.
Primary computer systems active.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Thank you very much, Nick. You are correct. We will do the life support at the end. Yes.
Auxiliary power unit online.
Oh, it's so close, guys.
Communications systems array active. Pressurizing hydraulics.
The gun is disabled, yes. Okay. Oh, so we need to do one last thing, don't we? And then we go to the cuttlefish. Sorry.
Life support systems online. All systems are go for liftoff.
Alright. That's it, guys. We are ready to go. No, actually Kiwi, I got my this gaming rig I got from Thailand when I was here. So let's go see our cuttlefish, which KJ was saying. We're going to jump again. Woohoo! You want to see LifePod 13, gamer? Okay. But LifePod comes up on the scanners, gamer, so... $9.5, thank you, gaming. Name it Poseidon, the proper Neptune. Ah, okay. Actually, I do like Poseidon, actually. How about Poseidon X? You're on day 35. I do actually have a video on how to get to Life Pod 13. So we've got the compass as well, and we won't head over in that direction. But Life Pod 13 is actually a radio message. So are you saying, I'm surprised you're not getting the radio message. So Life Pod 13, and it's only because it's so far away and I don't have the mobile. So Life Pod 13 is actually, as you can see there, if I go from the aura, so I'm at the back of the aura, or actually no, the easiest way is from here. It's in a northwest direction. Gamer. So it's in a northwesterly direction to get there. But the same is I'm surprised it's not coming up as a message. So the first message you should get, sorry, I'll just go away from there. If you've done them all in order, you should get Life Pod 6, and then you should get Life Pod 17 and Life Pod 12. Then you'll get Life Pod 13. Then you'll get Life Pod 19. Life Pod 19 will give you the rendezvous point. Then the Degassi 250. From the Degassi 250, you get the Degassi 500, and from the Degassi 500, you get Life Pod 2, and that's all your messages. Leroy Jenkins, that's what we need to yell as we come out. All right, so before it gets too dark, let's go see our cuttlefish. KJ, you're saying it does a special thing as you're leaving. Okay, bye-bye cuttlefish. Bye-bye. No? Alright, I can... Oh, say farewell. I see what you're saying. Say farewell. Bye. Oh, bit of a hug. There you go. It was night time though, but I think we saw the hug. Do you get to do it again? No, you just get to play with the fish. Oh, I didn't realise you could say farewell to him. Alright, so we wanted one more thing, which was a peeper. Someone wanted to throw a peeper in there. I want to throw that sand shark in there. That's what I want to throw in there. Do I throw an infected peeper or a non-infected peeper? Alright, we've got ourselves a peeper. What are we missing? Yeah, no, I've got one. We've got a peeper. Let's have our last bite of watermelon. Alright, last trip through, guys. We're actually having a look. We're going to keep calm poster. We're going to have our last lot of melon, and I'm going to take it from the front, Nick. I'm going to take it from the front because I'm not refilling it. We will say goodbye to our room and our Markiplier doll. An infected peeper, yes. We'll do our last run through our aquariums. So we've got our bone shark, we've got our ray, and we've got our rabbit, but we've got our crash fish. Oh, I should give him a crash fish. we will do our second aquarium, which is our eel, our crab snake, and our lava lizard. And we've got our crab squid and our gamer. I think those numbers don't profess to be the thing, but all right. So we'll take the crash fish. Do I put the crash fish in the time capsule? I think that's a nice thing to put in the time capsule. Where are you? No problems, gamer. You have a good one. Let's go, guys. We're going to wait for daylight. But we are going home. You know I will, guys, because you guys will still be popping in and saying g'day. Yeah, I think the crash fish is, Nick. I think it is. I'll take the people with me to the next planet. I'll take an infected people with me to the next planet. Is it? Is the crash fish... Oh, the crash fish is big. It's not going to fit in there. I'll tell you what, I'll just take the crash fish with me. Or we sacrifice some items. I think we can sacrifice the water. Oh, the sun's coming up. What a perfect start, guys. What did we decide on? I didn't understand the Marcus one, Flaming. Is it? Oh, Poseidon. Can I put an aquarium? No. The rocket is the ending. Yes, it is, Scratchy. What's the Marcus? All right. Can we do that? Whoop. I spelled it wrong. No, it is IE, isn't it? No, it's EI. You are correct. No, you can't do an aquarium, unfortunately. We're going home, guys. You got one letter. You got your entire flaming. What? You can put a mini aquarium. You're saying you can put an aquarium in here? No, it's not, Alright, I'll try and do it upstairs. If you can, I'm more than happy to put an aquarium. It will turn green if I can put it here. I don't think you can, Flaming. So I could take some of these items. That one's a little bit of a spoiler, isn't it? As an example, can you do this? Okay, so Flaming, on your Xbox, have you put it upstairs or downstairs? Downstairs, put in a bed. I don't think you can, Scratchy. So one last thing, Flaming. You're saying you can put an aquarium. I didn't sign it. All right, I will sign it. So it's not letting me to put that. It's not even letting me put a pot plant. Alright, there we go. We're right. Are we good? So we've got... You said mic drop? It lets you do anything in the rocket. Oh, wow, okay. That's weird, because certainly it is not allowing me to... It's not even allowed me to put a pot plant here. Okay, guys. I'm going to sign off here. I'm going to take off, but I'm actually going to say my farewells here. So thank you very much for the last 3 weeks. Thank you for your ongoing support, your likes, your comments, and everything we've done to sort of go through. So this will be the end of this series. I will start a new series on Monday, based on your suggestions. I don't know what I'm going to play yet. I will have a look at some of the games like Sherwood Valley, Skyrim, and all of those. But yeah, no thank you. So I can't thank yous enough for that. I hit the 2,000 while streaming. supported, obviously celebrated that together with yourselves as well. But yeah, it was good. So have fun, stay safe, and let's go home. And I will see you in the next game on Monday. Thank you, Andreas. And I do remember, sorry Andreas, I've just realised I did not find your arm for you. So I do apologise for that, but I will do another video and you'll see it as you mentioned. So let's go home, guys. Thank you. Good night. And goodbye.
Ready to launch on your command, Captain. Launch in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time capsule jettisoned. Caution, approaching orbital debris field.
That's a little bit familiar to the start of the game.
Orbital debris field clear. Performing gravity turn maneuver. Confirm destination coordinates. Nearest interstellar phase gate. Engaging ion boosters in 3, 2, 1.
What is a wave without the ocean? A beginning without an end. They are different, but they go together. Now you go among the stars, and I fall among the sand. We are different, but we go together.